Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and these are the all-new iPhone 16e cases from Apple. They're the official cases for the iPhone 16e in silicone. They're not available in any other materials, so no clear case, no fine woven or leather. I thought we'd compare the overall size with the iPhone 16 since it's a little bit bigger, and also these are available now in the Apple Store even though the iPhone 16e doesn't officially launch for a few more days. Now these are slightly cheaper than what we had last time with the iPhone 16. They come in at $39 instead of $49, and I think that's due to one feature it's missing. We have 5 different colors, so we have what they call lake green, we have fuchsia, winter blue, white, and black. Again, no clear case option. Apple says these are made of 55% recycled silicone material. Let's go ahead and open them up. So again, I picked these up in the Apple Store today. Let's see what this one looks like. We'll take a look at what's in the box with just one, and then we'll open the other ones quickly. So here's the case itself. It looks like that's about it. Typically there's a little pamphlet in here, but it doesn't look like there's anything in here this time around. No stickers, no additional safety card or anything like that. So let's put this away and look at the next one. So we've had this color before, fuchsia. We'll open this one up. We've had it on other iPhones. Again, no other cards, so they've cut down on the overall material here. This is winter blue. So this is a nice blue. It's sort of almost a deeper blue, but not quite vibrant. And this is one of the 2 cases that will match the new iPhones. They're available in white and black, no red this year. And now let's open the last one. We have the black case here. And let's remove this here. And then we'll take a closer look at the case themselves. So here's what they all look like, and they're all very similar. If we take a look at the blue case, we have similar to what we have on previous cases. We have our buttons on the left-hand side. We've got our action button cover, our volume up and down. If we take a look at the top, there's nothing there. On the right-hand side, we have a power sleep wake button. We don't have a cutout for camera control or anything like that. And then on the bottom, we've got our speaker, microphone, and USB-C cutout. It does cover the bottom. And then on the back, it does look like it's raised ever so slightly or has a plastic rim around the camera cutout. You'll see it says iPhone. It doesn't say 16e, and it says designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. So it's not assembled in India or the USA at this point. It's a nice soft material, and it lines everything except for the button. So it looks pretty good there. Looks like it might be pulling back there a little bit in that corner, but overall it should protect the phone. Now, one thing that's a huge missed opportunity is the new iPhone 16e is lacking MagSafe. However, it still will wirelessly charge at 7.5 watts, meaning you could just set it on a MagSafe charger and it would charge. But there's no magnets built in. There's nothing to adhere this. There's nothing here, and that's something that they definitely should have included. I think third-party case manufacturers probably will do this, since there's no reason it shouldn't have that MagSafe ability built into the case. Most people use cases, and it would be great to have that. So no MagSafe built into Apple's official case. Now, as far as a size comparison, well, let's take a look. Here we have the teal iPhone 16, and of course it's not going to fit perfectly in here, but this gives you a size idea. Since they're very similar in overall size, you'll see how it fits here. It's going to stick out because of the camera bump, but overall, things are in similar locations. So you can see the power sleep wake button is slightly higher up. We also have, and you'll have to excuse my voice as it's a bit harsh, and you'll see here the speaker and microphone holes are very close along with the USB-C, and then the button on the side, and this phone just turned on, the buttons on the side of the iPhone 16e are also slightly higher. So ever so slightly different there. To see how this compares with what we have with maybe the iPhone 14, since it's very similar in size as well, let's go ahead and take a look before we slide it into the case. The power sleep wake button is in a similar location. On the other side, we have the same thing with the volume. However, the 16e again is slightly higher. And then if we slide this into the case, it seems to fit pretty well, but again, the camera bump gets in the way. So overall, very, very similar to the iPhone 14. And these aren't falling out, so they fit snugly here. Lastly, let's take a look at what we have with the iPhone SE3. I keep wanting to say 16e now. You'll see the iPhone 16e is definitely a little bit bigger than the SE3. So no comparison there. You're getting a bigger phone, a little bit thicker, Apple's own modem, and better battery life, and the new chip and everything else. So definitely a little different there. But overall, what we expect with Apple's silicone cases. They don't tend to last a very long time, maybe a year, but usually they start to wear around the outside edges, and this gives you an idea of what they all look like next to one another. So I don't have the official phone here, but when I do, if you want to see the cases on them, maybe toward the end of the unboxing video, let me know and I'll do that in that video as well. So that's pretty much everything with the iPhone 16e cases. Not a whole lot more to talk about other than that you should be able to wirelessly charge through this. Let's check that real quick. So I've got the iPhone 16e case, the iPhone 16. Let's go ahead and slide this in here and see if we can get it to wirelessly charge. So we'll place it on the back here and see if we've got enough clearance so that it will charge. So on a regular phone, it should do that no problem. Again, let's try this here. There we go. And it looks like it will charge through the case itself. So that's something you definitely can use as MagSafe. But again, a very big missed opportunity for this case not to have it. A few things I'm often asked about Apple silicone cases is how do they feel? Are they sticky or tacky? And also, do they collect a lot of lint? And how do they hold up over time? So I thought we'd go over a few of those things. The overall feel of the case is nice and smooth, especially when it's new. Now, of course, it collects oil and things from your hands, and over time it can get a bit sticky. When it's new and if you're in a cooler environment, it's quite smooth and slick, but as you use them for a while, they tend to get a little bit more sticky, but not too bad. And I have an old one to show you in a moment. They will collect a bit of lint, but nothing like many others I've seen. You can typically wipe them away, but if it does get sticky over time, it's harder and harder to clean them. If we take a look at the durability, well, here's one that my daughter used for quite some time. It's still quite smooth. However, on the bottom, it started to wear quite a bit. You'll see it started to chip away the silicone casing, and you'll see that here. Now this bottom piece does help save that over time, but I have seen them break right here. So you'll see that here, and they are generally durable and have some lay on the table protection, but in general, they're not incredible at protecting your phone. You can see they start to break away here. If it's within a month or two, typically Apple will help you out warranty-wise, but if it's a year later, you're going to have to buy another case. I thought I'd share another case that had some durability issues after using it for quite some time. You'll see it actually cracked here. So people removing the case, maybe you want to clean the phone, remove it, sometimes they'll just crack. They're plastic inside, and this is a MagSafe case. Again, here's another one, and it just wears off around the corners. So this is something Apple hasn't fixed yet. Hopefully the new ones hold up a little bit better. But let me know what you think of the iPhone 16e, the new Apple silicone cases. And if you're picking up an iPhone 16e, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Will you be picking up Apple's MagSafe free case, or will you be picking up a case that actually has MagSafe in it? That's something, again, I think is a huge missed opportunity that Apple definitely could have benefited its users with, just to have the ability to have it adhere to different accessories, chargers, and more. But again, let me know what you're using in the comments below. If you're using an iPhone, something else, I'd love to hear from you as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.